Welcome back, toy fans, to episode 256 of Ronald's Reviews. On today's episode, we're going to York Toy Fair. Welcome back, everyone. Now, like I said in the intro, today we are going to hit York Toy Fair. Now, in the past, I've complained about there's no real toy fairs anywhere near me. However, that's not actually true. We've got Doncaster Toy Fair, which is coming up in July, and we've also got York Toy Fair, which I'm actually going to attend today. Now, I've watched a few videos online. There is mixed reviews. It looks like there's quite a lot of die-cast stuff there, dinky toys, Matchbox cars, not really my cup of tea. However, there's plenty of vintage toys there as well, which is definitely my cup of tea. So we're going to attend York Toy Fair today. We're going to see if we can pick anything up nice for the collection room. And the best part is, I'm taking you guys with me. Let's go. So here we are, folks. York Toy Fair. Now, I've never been here before. It's held at a university in the sort of sports area. As you can see, we're sort of in the gymnasium. It's a fairly sizable area. So we're going to take a look around and see what we can find. Now, I've done the early bird. It's not that busy at the moment. I'm assuming it'll get busier at 10:30 when the general public come in. So we're going to see what we can find before it gets too busy. Now, I generally don't pick up vintage Action Force, but that is very nice. I don't know what price is on it, but I could be tempted by it. Our Jace from Travels with Jason sent me the loose version a couple of years ago now. It'd be really nice to put that with a carded version, so I'll find out the price on that. Got a Transformers sticker book that's certainly in better condition than the one I've already got. It's not complete, but let's see what's on that as well. I could be tempted by that. Yeah, I mean, again, Battle of the Planets is not something I collect, but I can appreciate. They're really cool.
It's two fancy tin cans and a bit of string, isn't it?
Yeah. I've got a friend who'd really like them. So a guy called G-Force in our community, he loves Battle of the Planets. Oh, right. He'd like those. Yeah, wow, they're very cool. So I've just come across this stall, folks. It's a great stall. So we've got a Max Effect Freddy just there. Transformers communicators, they are really nice. Might see what he's got on those. And then I've just spotted something that our VTR Dave will like. There you go, look, he's just picked up that guy. I've got a Rude Ralph at the back, something I'd quite like in my collection, but a bit too spicy for me today. We might just ask what he's got on those communicators there. I've never seen one of those before. I mean, obviously, a lot of lines do collector cases, but I've never seen this Transformers one. It's nice. And what have you got on this?
75.
75. Oh, it's worth it. It's lovely. Yeah. It's a bit early in the day for me, but I may circle back. If you've still got this, I may come and try and twist your arm. That's nice. Wow. Cheers, mate. Thank you. So yeah, 75 on that Transformers collector's case. It is nice. Or I could be tempted for 75, I'm not sure, but that's some Transformers communicators as well, and a pinball game, which is very cool. I might go back to those guys. But yeah, so I've been around once. I'm going to go around again and sort of look with a bit more detail now. You know, I've done a sort of walk around. It's time to do another lap now and maybe give a few stalls a little bit more attention and see if we can find anything. But I have found 2 or 3 things now that could tempt me once I go back round. Let's see if we can pick anything up. recently I have got back into watching the Spider-Man cartoon from the 90s on Disney Plus, and I could be tempted by these Toy Biz 90s figures. Now this is like a 10-inch figure, but look, you get a free watch with it, and the watch is in there. I could be tempted by this. What have you got on this, pal?
50 each on them.
50. This box is great. It's got the watch still as well.
Yeah, I've got some
Nice.
others as well.
I've seen Carnage and
Yeah,
Venom
and
as
I've
well.
got
Yeah.
Lizard and Doc Ock as well. which
Oh,
I've got
really?
out, so-
And are they all similar price, or are they?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Wow. Oh wow, they're so good, and they're all 50.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I mean the Lizard Man as well. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, the kind of things that don't come up that often.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've seen a few online, but you know, the Doc Ock and like Hobgoblin stuff, you don't tend to see them that often. The Spider-Man ones you do, but I feel I need to squeeze you though. Let's have a think. I'm not saying I'm gonna, but if I was to take two, what kind of movement would there be?
I'll be honest, I have sort of priced them competitively.
Yeah, oh, I'm
because-
not denying that, mate. Yeah, I'm not. But look, you don't ask, you don't get.
Yeah, no, like maybe like a £5 off if you took two.
Right. Okay.
Because originally, I'll be honest, I did have them priced individually, so some of them were like 65.
Right.
But just to kind of get them gone, I've just done them
Okay.
at a straight 50 each. So
Okay.
I've tried to be.
Yeah, but they're still here. Now, as you can hear in the clip, folks, I was talking to the guy, really nice guy that had the Spider-Man figures. Now, I was really excited when I saw him because recently I've just got back into watching Spider-Man, the animated series from the 90s on Disney Plus. Absolutely love it, and it's really reignited my passion for Spider-Man. Loved Spider-Man when I was growing up, and I've just picked up one of these 10-inch deluxe figures online, and when I saw those, I thought they would go really nice with the one I've just picked up and start my Spider-Man collection really nicely. Now, he wanted £50 for each of them, and obviously you heard me say, you know, if I was to take two, what can you do for me? And he said he would knock off £5. Now, at that point, we were talking, the toy fair was sort of 5 to 6 hours in, and even though he said he priced them really fairly, which he had, when I'm considering picking up two, that's 100 quid, £5 off, that's 5%. And at that point in the toy fair, I felt he could do better than that. So I tried to squeeze him a little bit more. But did I succeed? Find out at the end. So we've got a nice vintage Grayskull there. Box is in real good shape. We've got 155 on it, missing the shield and the gun, standard. But really nice and worth it for that price, without a doubt. So I've just spotted this. Now, a few of my collector friends know that I like a VHS these days, especially a big box VHS, but whoa, that is a spicy meatball. But look at that. How nice is that displayed on your Star Wars shelf? Got some Defenders of the Earth stuff there. We've got an action belt. We've got a disc launcher belt. They're cool, man. We've got some Motu cartoon collection. Loki. Tigra. Not seen that before. Where's Chris Meanwhile when you need him? Our Chris's favourite alien. Right there. Good old Alf. Batman 89 electronic pinball game. That's cool, man. Never seen that before. And then we've got an old Etch-a-Sketch. Wow. Is there anything more 80s than that box? Got some carded Star Wars. Jedi figures tend to be the cheaper ones. Not that one, obviously. But there is definitely some really well priced figures. 75 quid on reuse. Yeah, pretty good. So we've got an Action Force carry case there. Try and get the light off it, but we've got the Dreadnoks and Thunder Machine on the front. 15 quid, man. Now, I'm not massively into Action Force and G.I. Joe, but that seems a bargain. So I found out recently that the yellow armour that I think was issued in the weapons pack, because obviously Beastman should come with red armour, the yellow armour was for Mossman. Yet, whenever I see Mossman, I never see Mossman in the yellow armour. So if it's for Mossman, why do I never see a Mossman with it on? Jump in the comments, tell me. I don't know why that is. Strange. Din 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 din. Shabby will like this one. 1993, Captain Scarlet. Very cool. Now they've got a mind wipe up there. Everyone knows I'm partial to a G1 Headmaster. He looks complete. A few Transformers on this stall. I might just ask about mind wipe. A couple of Jetfires. Box Megatron behind them. He'll be a spicy boy. And then as I continued round, folks, everybody knows that I love a G1 Transformer on this channel, and specifically I love the G1 Headmasters. Some of my favourite Transformers are in the Headmasters line, and one Headmaster that I'm missing at the moment is Mind Wipe, and I spotted Mind Wipe on one of the stalls. Now, when I asked about the price, it was 45 quid, a really good price for a complete Mind Wipe. But of course, if you don't ask, you don't get. I'm a cheeky northerner. And I sort of asked him if he would do 40 on it. He ummed and ahed. I don't think he was very happy with me. He didn't really speak a lot, to be honest. And then he let me take it at 40 quid. And I was really pleased to get that in my Headmasters collection. So, I'm just about done, folks, but I've just been thrown a curveball. I have just been offered a really good deal on a vintage Star Wars item. Now, there is issues with the item, hence the deal. The item needs some attention. The actual item itself needs some attention, but the box is there, the packaging's there, the inserts are there. And for the price I've been offered it, I still think it could be a deal worth having. I'm just having one more wander around to have some thinking time, but it's not often I buy Star Wars stuff these days, but yeah, I'm tempted. Watch this space. So that's it, folks. I've been here for around two and a half hours now. I have picked up a few things, really pleased with everything I've got. Got myself a little deal at the end as well. I ended up passing on the Star Wars item, which I will tell you a little bit more about when I finish the video, but yeah, really pleased with the day. It's been a really good fair. I'll definitely come again. It's worth coming if you're in the York area. Like I said, there is a lot of models and dinky sort of die-cast stuff and dinky toys, but definitely worth a visit. So, time to head home and get these items tucked away into the Realms Reviews collection room. So there we go, folks. That was York Toy Fair. Had a great day, and I'll definitely be back. The next one is in August, so I'll definitely be attending that one. But let's talk about the things that I didn't pick up first. So the Star Wars deal that I was talking about that I didn't take in the end was actually a Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. Now, it was offered to me for 50 quid. The box was great. It was a Palitoy box as well, had the inserts, and it was offered to me for £50, which seems a no-brainer for the packaging alone. However, the TIE Fighter inside was broken. Both of the retention buttons or the retention clips on the TIE Fighter body were broken, so both wings would just pop off. They wouldn't hold. And even though it was probably worth it just for the packaging, I couldn't get past the idea of paying 50 quid for essentially a broken toy. And if I couldn't repair it, in my mind, it was just a waste of money, but probably worth it for the package alone. However, I did pass on that. The next one I passed on was a Transformers collector case. Absolutely loved that. It was really clean, beautiful looking case. But 75 quid was just a little bit more than I wanted to spend on it. There weren't any movement on the price either. So I left that behind for the next person. But let's talk about the things I did pick up. So my first pickup was this guy. And this is G1 Mind Wipe, one of the Headmasters. Now, I absolutely love the Headmasters. And this was one I've been wanting to get into my collection for a while. 45 quid was a great price. I managed to get it for 40. But he is complete as well. And it's an absolute steal of a price. So really pleased with that. Obviously, he's got Vorath, his head. The heads are often missing. So he's got that. And his gauge works on his chest as well. So when you pop the flap down and you pop his head in, the gauge tells you all their strengths and attributes. So I was really pleased to get that into the collection. There are two more Headmasters that I want to get into my collection now. I'm not too fussed about the others, but I would like to pick up Weird Wolf and Fangry. But yeah, really pleased to get a complete Mind Wipe into the collection for a fantastic price. So my next pickup was probably one you figured out already. Did I go back and manage to get a better deal on my Spider-Man figures? Well, yes, I did. I was really pleased to go back to the guy. Now, I didn't get a lot more off. He agreed to give me 10% off if I took two, so I got £10 off two, so I got two for 90 quid. But I absolutely love this Spider-Man figure. He's got the watch. You don't often see it with the watch offer, so I'm really pleased with that. And the watch is in there as well. Now, like I said, I'm absolutely loving rewatching the Spider-Man cartoon on Disney Plus at the moment, and it's really reignited my passion for Spider-Man. So these 90s Toy Biz figures are absolutely wonderful. These are the 10-inch deluxe figures. Really enjoying picking these up. So yeah, this one is going to go nicely into the collection. And of course, there's one more. And in the end, my second pickup was I opted for the Lizard. Absolutely love this figure. Amazing, vibrant colours. The box is in amazing shape. And of course, he's got the soft goods lab coat, which I just think is a wonderful touch. I was going to go for Doc Ock, but you don't often see this guy online, so I thought this one needs to come on with me. So yeah, really pleased to get Lizard. Released in 1995 by Toy Biz again, and this is going to look amazing in my Spider-Man collection. So look out for more Toy Biz Spider-Man stuff. I'll be picking up a few more. I'm looking at getting the smaller figures on the card backs as well to go with these. But yeah, really pleased to get these into my collection. So there we go, folks. They are my York Toy Fair pickups. Only a few things today. I didn't want to go there and spend money just for the sake of it. But like I said, there is another one in August, so I'll be attending that as well. Hopefully pick up a few more things. But yeah, something a little bit different on the channel this week. You don't normally see toy hunt videos. It's normally hands in camera, so I hope you enjoyed it. But if you are new to the channel, thank you for stopping by and giving me a shot. I hope you consider leaving a like and subscribing. And if you're one of my existing viewers and existing subscribers, thanks for sticking with me, folks. I really do appreciate it. Leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. I always try to read everyone's comments and get back to everybody. And as always, keep collecting. I'll see you next time.